Who's winning?
It's a matter of who plays the least worst.
He's definitely not wrong.
What's up? We're back. It's the preview show. Let's see what's happening in game week 4. Let's see what our boys have to say. Shaw, Don, Torbs, our tribal chief, and Tando. Let's go.
It's my yard.
Palace are hosting Chelsea are hosting Palace, guys. Is this going to be straightforward? Don, talk to me, bro.
No.
Thanks, Don.
Anyway, I said that before he said Don. I said that before he said Don. I said that before he said Don. I said that before he said Don.
Okay, Don, bro, relax, bro. Anyway.
Okay, fuck you.
Bro.
Jeez, bro.
Come on, bro.
Anyway.
The Chelsea team, they look like they're in a tough spot, I won't lie. As much as they had a good performance in the cup. What cup was it? I forget. But they had
which cup did they have a good performance in? Which one? What game you talking about? Barnsley?
You're talking about the Barnsley game.
Are you talking about Barnsley?
Yes.
Are you talking about Barnsley?
Yeah.
You guys are milking this result.
Listen, bro.
Listen.
Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. Just don't even let me finish, bro. As much as they had a good cup performance, bro, they were playing some performance there. Bro, can you let me finish? Bro, please? Can you let me finish, bro? Please.
Yo, this is unreal sensationalism, but carry on.
You are moving like Donald Trump right now, bro. You're moving like Donald Trump. Let me talk, bro. Let me talk. Okay, thank you. As much as they had like a good cup performance, they were playing some scrubs, bro. So it really does mean nothing in the picture of the Premier League.
Now
they're still struggling. If Tammy starts, I give them a good chance to win the game 2-0, maybe 2-1. But if Tammy doesn't start, they're not winning the game. It's as simple as that.
You guys are going to make this Barnsley fixture until the end of time, but until game week 38, it's going to be Chelsea against Barnsley one time.
Who's you guys, bro? I just want to know. Who's you guys?
I literally mentioned it once, bro. Relax.
No, even last year you guys were milking that thing, but
who's you guys?
Whoa. State names. Please, state names.
And bring up. I can't be bothered to go back and look.
I want to know.
Don was one of them.
Don was one of them. That's all I know. Don was one of them.
Stop lying.
But yeah, the only agenda I've been pushing is that Tammy needs to start.
That's not agenda. Yeah, it was you two. Yeah, it was you two because your Tammy.
It really wasn't.
Okay. Yeah, it was about Tammy, but not Chelsea.
It was about Tammy, not Barnsley.
That's why you were expecting that result.
And then he scored again against West Brom.
Palace. That's a dangerous side right now for Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea have a straightforward result there. That's going to be interesting. I think it could be a draw. Palace could get something out of it. It's going to be interesting. I don't know. I don't think it's easy by any means.
Yeah, it's so bad. Even like their confidence is low, just getting lower and lower by the week. Like West Brom, and then you lose to Tottenham reserves, and it's shambles at the moment.
You guys are so beast at sensationalism. It is insane.
Okay,
that wasn't Tottenham reserves. That wasn't Tottenham reserves, bro. That was actually a solid team. That was actually a solid team. We feel.
Tell us if it's gonna be close, bro.
I actually think I do think it'll be close because it's a London derby, and Palace have been hard to beat this season. They lost to some. Who they lose to again last weekend? Remember they lost to? Oh, it was Everton, and it was a close game. I think.
Everton.
Yeah, so and Everton's a good side as well. So yeah, it'll be interesting just to see like Frank find his best 11 finally, and I think Ben Chilwell is going to start this weekend, which is good because obviously we know Alonso can't play in a 4. But yeah, I'm keen to see that front three of Palace's Zaha, Ayew, and I think Andrews Townsend playing against Kurt Zuma or Christensen and Thiago Silva. I think it'll be really interesting on the counter and stuff. But yeah, do I think it'll be straightforward? No, but I do think Chelsea will somehow find a win. I don't think Palace will win at the Bridge, but yeah, it'll be hard. I think it'll be 2-1 at most.
Palace is just one of those teams that they exist to make life difficult for top 6 teams. That's literally all they're good for. They're one of those teams, bro.
I think it's going to be a draw, honestly.
Yeah, also I'm going to go with the draw. I'll go like 2-2.
Yeah, I think
2 goals
or 1-1.
Yeah,
they're pretty hard on the counter, yo. And if they bring Eze,
I'm gonna say 3-1 to Chelsea. 3-1 to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Also fair. Don?
Yeah.
Bro, like I said, 2-0 if Tammy starts. Tammy doesn't start, it's 1-0. Simple.
Maybe.
Speaking of Everton, are they going to make it 6-0 comps, bro? Against Brighton. Quite a tricky, well-organised team. Very well-organised team. But Everton are firing. So I personally think that it's going to be... It's not going to be straightforward, but I think Everton should come out on top. But I want to hear what Tobbs thinks.
I think it's quite interesting because I still think Everton have a few defensive frailties, especially on that left flank, probably I'd say, because I think they run a 4-4-2 diamond and it has Andre Gomez having to protect Lucas Digne when he goes up, which isn't the most ideal thing. And I think the left centre back is Yeremy Nazwa, and I don't rate him at all. I also think he's a weakness. So I think that'll be interesting to see Lamptey terrorize down that wing. Who's going to stay up and who's going to go back? The battle of the fullbacks between Digne and Lamptey. But that being said, I don't imagine it being too tough for Everton, to be honest. The way they're playing at the moment, everyone's so confident. Dominic just got his first England call-up, and James is loving his football. They even had a team celebration the other day. That was really strange, but I mean, just shows how high the chemistry is and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I give that. I think 3-4-0 to Everton.
Yeah.
Okay, now I think Brighton will score like 1. I back Malpe to be a little bit of a menace in the box as always. I think maybe like 2-1 to Everton. That's being safe. But I think Everton will get over the line.
Yeah, I'd agree with Shaw. I think it might be like 1-0 or 2-1, 2-0, something around there. Not like a landslide. Because, like I said, Brighton are quite a well-organised team. So let's Don, talk to us, bro.
Bro, big disagreements, bro. There's no ways Brighton keeping close against Everton
I
right
also
now.
don't think so.
Like, if we were talking about Everton last season, yeah, definitely I'm hearing your 1-0s, your 2-1, stuff like that. Not now, bro. I'm going 3-1 because I don't think Everton will keep a clean sheet. So 3-1 is my final call for it, bro. But it like Brighton won't be in the game for most of the game.
Adore.
I'm gonna go something in between the 2-0s and the 1. I'm gonna say around about 2-0 actually. Something like that. Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah,
but yeah, 2-0.
Just
I don't know.
Because go. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say 3-4 seems too much. I don't think Brighton have been that bad to warrant something like that. I mean, the 2 games that they lost, they played really well against United and Chelsea actually. So I don't expect things to go that wrong against Everton. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. 2-0.
It's not so much about Brighton being bad. It's just about Everton being really good. I think they're both position-based teams now. And if you watch Everton and you see those patterns and how Allen helps break that first wave of pressing, it's insane. And they just know where everyone is. It's like they've been playing together it's like they're the only team that had a preseason. It's just they're looking so good right now. And I just don't think Brighton will actually get a touch on the ball, to be honest. I think they'll be chasing after it and they'll be hoping for counters. Like
I don't know, bro. So. All I know is Brighton were the way better team against Chelsea and United. I think that they will still have their opportunities, and I think
that's Chelsea.
But I still think the possession split's going to be closer than you guys. Yeah, yes, okay. But I still think it's going to be closer than you guys are giving them credit. I promise you. I think it's going to be like maybe 55% possession, 45, or maybe 60-40. And I think it's going to be a close game.
Oh, dude, why was that close, bro? I hate this guy.
It is close, bro. You guys are acting like Brighton are not going to touch the ball, bro.
Dude, what are you, dude? Come on.
You guys are acting like Brighton are not going to touch the ball.
60-40 close, man. Dude, at 40%, that's not really touching the ball.
Okay, let's move on. So now Arsenal playing Sheffield, and then Liverpool are going to Villa. Seems like pretty straightforward wins, I'd say, to inform teams in the top 6. I think there should be straightforward for both teams to get the 3 points and move on. Anyone that disagrees?
No, I think both teams will get 3 points, but I think Arsenal work harder than Liverpool will have to. I don't think.
Nah,
I'd like to disagree, bro. Sheffield this season are just, bro, they're nowhere near what they were.
I agree, but they drew one. It's one of those things where they drew one.
Because they still have Chris Wilder, bro, so they're not garbage.
Yeah,
they're garbage. There's still a little bit of hope, but they're nowhere near where they were last season, bro.
Yeah.
So I mean,
especially with
I don't think we're gonna struggle as much as we would have last season, but they're not as good as they were. It should be an easy 3 points. Should be like 2-0, I guess, to Arsenal.
I'd give it like 2 to 3-0 for both games, somewhere around there. I think it should like the team shouldn't really be troubled. Leeds versus City. How's this going to turn out? I personally think it's just going to be goals galore, all-out attack, 11 strikers, no defenders.
11 strikers. Do you know Pep Guardiola did? He's going to play 2 DMs, bro.
Goalkeeper's going up for corner in like the 5th minute. I don't know. It's going to be wild. I think it's going to be like 4-3, 4-4, 3-all, something weird like that. And it's going to be like
I'm with Boone on that, bro. I just see a lot of goals.
It's just going to be crazy. It's just going to be crazy. Okay, yeah. I think it's going to be crazy, guys. Anyone that like sees something different, maybe Ruben Diaz like just strengthens the defense and it's just a complete 0-0, not a 0-0, but like a nice clean sheet for City. But I can't see that happening. Anyone? What are your thoughts?
I don't know if I want to say it'll be a bit of a coin toss because Leeds and they played well against Liverpool, but they did still lose that game and concede 4. And I feel like they Bielsa and Pep have like similar philosophies. You know, it's built from the back till I die. And so they won't change their ways, and I'd obviously City have the better pieces. And I think this might be one of those games where the men are separated from the boys. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Leeds got baptized, to be honest.
I might agree with Tops because I also think City may be garbage, but they're that one team where they can bounce back after a bad loss. I just feel like
all the
players are going to be
like players are back.
Well, Jesus is actually injured now, and Aguero, so they're going to keep playing probably Mahrez up top, which is a bit strange. But
Sterling.
You mean
Sterling? Yeah. But either way, I still see them bouncing back. I think they're going to have a point to prove after that terrible loss last weekend. So yeah.
So no one from last weekend is back. Like no one who wasn't there came back.
No.
Just got Ruben Diaz.
But Ruben Diaz will be added to the squad, maybe. I don't know if he'll play yet. I think City might win 3-1.
Yeah,
cool.
I think we'll.
Sando.
Yeah, I think.
Will.
Come again. Tricky one.
You said it will.
No, I'm thinking because. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll get a goal fest necessarily.
Who's we, dude? Why do you keep saying that? What's going on?
What do you mean?
Who do you
I didn't
support,
like the viewers. The viewers, like we's the viewers, bro. We're not gonna get a goal fest.
Oh.
Why are you fighting?
I didn't hear the best. I won't lie. I was also
Why are you fighting?
He's got a city shirt coming, bro.
This guy.
Under your jacket.
I got the jacket right now, Sando. What are you wearing there? What are you wearing, bro?
Dude, shit. Anyway, yeah, I think it's gonna be 3-1 City. Though. It's definitely gonna be a bit one-sided. I don't think Leeds are gonna make an even game out of it. To be honest with you.
Cool.
I'm gonna go with an outrageous prediction. I'll go 5-2 City.
Okay.
You're just saying 5-2 because they lost 5-2, so they're gonna bring it back and win 5-2 now.
I forgot about that actually. I was just thinking. I'm just thinking they'll try to do the same thing to each other, and City are just better than Leeds. So it's life. Yeah. It's one of those things.
Also, City will give up a lot of opportunities for Leeds, so Leeds will score. I don't think City will keep a clean sheet. So I hear the 5-2, but I'm with Boone, bro. I'm seeing 4-3 maybe.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be crazy. Because I think the league boys, they're showing heart. So I think they're coming up. I think they need to do something crazy. Like they put in a shift against Liverpool, so I don't see why they wouldn't here. But then again, City do want to come back. But we'll go to the main event. Spurs versus United.
Bro.
Tando, Sean. But to United supporters, please. Who's winning?
It's a matter of who plays the least worst.
He's definitely not wrong.
I mean, we don't have Son, so we've lost a huge.
You just reminded me.
Apparently, he might be back. Apparently,
they said he's gonna miss the next.
Most said he's out for weeks.
Next 3 games.
Well, he's out for weeks.
What I heard
was
saw from
he's definitely missing the next. No, what I heard was he's definitely missing the next 3 games, and then they'll do an evaluation after that, proper.
Oh,
and they'll give an update.
I heard in a press conference that he might be ready for United.
Look, bro, I think we can grind out a result if we just keep it tight to the back. We should definitely start Reguilon though, because he was heat against Chelsea, aside from that mistake. But I definitely think we can grind out a 1-0. We can grind out a 1-0 if we keep it tight. Promise you. Kane will definitely create an opportunity or 2 for himself.
Yeah.
Is Bale playing this week?
I think we're just gonna.
Bale's out till after international break. So
yeah. So he did come back to training today. Actually, he came back to training. But there's definitely going to be a winner in this. It won't be like a draw. And I feel like it's one of those games. Whoever you predict is going to win, the opposite's going to happen. Like
that's bad news.
It's just a type of feeling I get from that. It's just.
So who are you predicting is going to win
one of those games?
Me.
Okay. Just for my agenda, I'll say United's going to win.
So Spurs are winning. Okay, I actually think it's going to be a very weird game because I think that United this season have decided to like kind of sit back a little bit at the beginning of the season, but they've kind of decided that they are still a possessions-based team. So we like passing very slowly from the back, like what we used to do under Mourinho. So it's like we want to counter-attack and play possession at the same time, so we like confused. And Spurs are playing kind of counter-attacking football. So I don't know if it's going to be a weird kind of game where each team's deciding to see what the other team does and react, or someone's actually going to go on the front foot and try to keep the ball. And I think if United do that, it's either going to click and our players are finally going to start having some match sharpness and we break down Spurs, or I think we could just have terrible slow passing with no patterns. Spurs turn it over quickly and hit us on the counter, and we actually concede 2 or 3 goals from like a Lucas Moura, Kane, Bergwijn kind of attack. I don't know. I'm nervous.
Bergwijn's garbage. Bergwijn sucks.
but he's playing against Maguire, bro. You saw what he did to Maguire the last time we played.
He scored on the weekend. I swear he did.
No, he didn't.
You saw what he did to Maguire the last time we played, bro. He made Maguire look like a
Oh yeah, I remember actually.
Bro.
But yeah, I think Spurs have a bit of a chip on their shoulder from the season because there've been 2 games now where they've been robbed. And rightfully, they have been robbed. I don't know I'm doing that because the Everton free kick was too far in front, and then that shouldn't have been a pen like in normal football rules. So I think they feel hard done by. They feel like 4 points that they shouldn't have lost, and I think this is the perfect game to show everyone that despite this tough schedule we've had, despite everything being against us, we're still up there with the best in England, and we can still win football games. And then I also so I'll go for a Spurs win, but because not so much for the chip on the shoulder thing, but mostly because I think Spurs will set up nice and low. They'll set up a low block and just make United pass side to side. And honestly, think since the season started, United just haven't looked like they can break teams down in a low block. To be honest, Bruno's been quiet. So if I was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I'd predict that Spurs are going to defend and just drop deep, and I'll just play a midfield 3 of Pogba, Van de Beek, and Bruno, and let's just go for it, man. Because you know what Mo's going to do. They know that they don't have the personnel to play possession football and all that special stuff. So yeah, just go for it. But I still think Spurs will pip a 2-1 or a 1-0 somehow. Mo's just that guy, dude.
I could just see it.
I mean,
the stadium's empty, dude. Imagine you did that.
He would, bro. That's Mo, dude. He'd run up to the camera.
No, he would, dude.
I'm gonna go for a United win. No specific reason. Honestly, to me, right now at this point in the season, it doesn't really matter who wins this game. It's irrelevant to me. All I know is my boys are doing well. Yeah, I don't really care who wins this game, honestly, bro. But I say United got it. So.
Cool.
I'm actually going to take a risk, even though I always jinx everything. I think United will win. I think that we're going to look at Why are you celebrating a Spurs win, bro? Who do you support?
Nah, but you've seen me in the mud as well.
I think United will.
You.
What do you mean?
The one who's busy two-facing United and supporting Chelsea. You gonna come to which club I support? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I think our players will finally click into gear. I think they're gonna finally get some match sharpness now. I think we might see some triangles finally and some quick passing. And I think that we will break down Spurs.
Dog. So much training drills, bro.
I'm dreaming. Let a man dream. I'm gonna go 3-1 United.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm committed, bro.
Dude, it's really so bad, dude. Sometimes you just watch United and it just looks like they don't know what they're doing. They're just like,
I know,
like trials, bro.
Let a man dream, bro.
It actually does look like trials. When you watch them, it looks like they're all competing for first team, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Nice. So, thanks so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, join the Back5 FPL League, win some monthly prizes, and leave a like. Cheers.